After the reveal of Spider-Man 2 and its release date, it's got me thinking about how WB has completely been missing their mark in the gaming industry, and how Suicide Squad might be following in Gotham Knights' footsteps. There's no doubt that Rocksteady are a talented and capable studio worthy of praise and respect. The Arkham franchise is literally my favorite superhero franchise of all time, like it's my favorite in all of gaming, being the inspiration for why I even started this channel. Those games were incredible, and the hype surrounding those games was unmatched by any other superhero game coming out at the time. So what the hell happened? I would say the biggest part of the marketing for this game hasn't really been the game, or really, like, I guess it has been the story. It's been really mostly about the Justice League being bosses in this game, and them being the forefront enemies that we're going to be fighting against throughout the game, or I think the 4 of them mainly. So I am excited for that, but I really hope to God the gameplay is more than what was shown months ago. But if we're being honest with ourselves, that's got to be exactly what the game is: a looter shooter with interesting traversal and a potentially fun story with some twist. I really think that the story is going to really hold the game over, and the graphics too, because overall the world, Metropolis, looks incredible. They delayed the game. There's potential that they are polishing it even more than what it was like when the game was shown beforehand. So there is still hope that we get a lot of this game really done well. But I think what makes a superhero game, like a great superhero game in general, are these 3 things. 1, gameplay, what the central mechanics for the gameplay loop are going to be, what you're going to be playing for a majority of the time. Traversal, how the characters move around the map, and of course the story. And I would say so far, Suicide Squad has hit 2 out of 3 of these from what we've seen. The traversal looks fun for at least most of these characters, except for maybe King Shark, and the story looks engaging and a bit clever, not gonna lie. I like how the League is being taken over by Brainiac. It's a really cool concept, and of course seeing Kevin Conroy's Batman for the last time is going to be incredibly emotional. Like, that's going to be one of his last performances in any game, so it's going to be interesting to see how they handle all of these characters. And, you know, I think the biggest elephant in the room about this whole game, really, is the shooting. I think a lot of people, I don't know what about you, but like, I think personally to me, it's a bit of a turnoff. Like, sure, they have really cool takedowns, some gadgets that you can use, of course, but they literally all have the same mechanic, which is shoot. Okay, let's play a little game here. I'm gonna list off 4 characters, and you tell me which ones use the guns the most, okay? 1, Harley Quinn. Maybe, right? She uses a gun every once in a while, right? All right. 2, King Shark. I want you, this is a challenge for me, personal one. Go to Google and try to find King Shark holding a fucking minigun in the comics. Anywhere. I need to see it, because he's a fucking shark. I don't understand. Why'd they give a shark a minigun? Like, give him anything, a fucking minigun? Okay. 3, Captain Boomerang. Read his fucking name. When has this guy ever really, like, used a gun? That's why Captain fucking Cold or like Heatwave exists, bro. Not Captain Boomerang. No, now he's Captain Uzi, bro. This is unbelievable. I don't even know. Like, he's using a mini Uzi and boomerangs. So it's not really Captain Boomerang when the main thing he's throwing at people are bullets. So let's start coming back to him. Okay, number 4. This one's the most obvious one. Deadshot. So, out of those 4 characters, which one do you think would use guns? It's fucking Deadshot. This might sound a little crazy, right? But at least the Avengers didn't give everyone a fucking gun. Like, imagine if Hulk was just running around with a fucking minigun. Would that really be... Maybe that would actually be really funny. But realistically, it just doesn't really fit, you know what I mean? And for a lot of these, for half the characters, having guns just doesn't make sense. Captain Boomerang and King Shark should not be holding guns. Maybe a trident for King Shark. I think that would have been interesting to use, or something like that. But a fucking minigun? And this is not to bash on the gameplay, because it looks like it's gonna flow very fun. I have no doubts that this game will be fun. The design of the world, the story, the characters, it all looks fantastic, and I can't wait to see how this unfolds. But I'm not too optimistic or confident in the gameplay, at least what we've seen so far. And I hope there's an extra layer of polish added to this game due to the delay until February. So I can't wait to really see this game, more of it. You know, what they've shown and what's got leaked essentially is why this game has even gotten delayed in the first place. They're probably gonna take out a few things about like the battle pass or whatever. That's a-okay. You know, I'm fine with that. Overall, this game is in a weird state where the public reception is not the best right now. I think a lot of people have the same opinion as me about Captain Boomerang having a minigun, or I'm sorry, mini Uzi. Like when the leaks came out and he was literally holding a gun, people are like, this is fake, because it just didn't make sense for a character named Captain Boomerang to be holding a gun. So, you know what I mean? It's okay to do it, and I understand where they're coming from for the gameplay perspective, but so far that's soured a lot of people's perspective. And honestly, Spider-Man 2 being able to be created in 5 years is honestly so baffling compared to Rocksteady. Now Rocksteady is looking like WB Montreal. Do you understand what I mean here? Their last game was in 2015. It was Arkham Knight. It was okay. You know, I think majority of mainstream critics gave that game like a 9 out of 10 to a 10 out of 10. The audience reception was kind of mixed, but overall, greatly received game, right? And now we wait all this time for this new game that should have came out last month, technically, and it's been like, what is that, 8 years, 7 years? And Insomniac can come out with a fucking game. And that's why I go back to even mentioning Spider-Man in the beginning, because if they can make a game in like 5 years from 2018 to now, I mean, like, bro, what's Suicide Squad? What's Rocksteady doing? Why did Sefton Hill and Jamie Walker leave? What's going on? You know what I mean? There's a lot of concerning things here. And now, now Rocksteady, seems like WB Montreal when you compare them to fucking Insomniac. And it's shocking, you know? I really hope that things change up for them, and I hope that whatever trailer, whatever gameplay they show next really shifts the gameplay, or the public reception, because I don't think the last gameplay did it, and I don't think those leaks were any help at all. So hopefully this game gets its due. I can't wait to see what happens. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Thanks for watching.